Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to some more Ancient Empires Total War. This is a modification for Total War Attila. If you haven't checked out the full series, I definitely recommend you doing so. It's one hell of a mod and I'm having so much fun with it. We'll definitely try and get a battle this episode because last episode we spent a lot of the time just kind of consolidating our regions and building up ready for the future, which will hopefully enact, and we can maybe burn Carthage to the ground, which is something I am definitely looking forward to doing. Taking Carthage down a notch, proving our worth, and then maybe suing for peace once we have destroyed the city, as I feel like we have some pretty good bonuses. And we also have the Carthaginian admirals, the faction we made down here in the south, actually besieging one of their cities, which is amazing to see our ally doing that. Really is going to hopefully help us out. So as you may have noticed, our economy is kind of completely shifted from the last time we played. I think last time we were actually at plus 5,000 gold, and now we're at minus 5,000, and this is because there's been a ton of patches since I last played, and I'm just going to see basically if the patches work with this save game, as they've updated a bunch of stuff, they've added in new stuff and all that lovely business. So we're basically just going to carry on going. It does mean I'm going to have to try and sort out my economy fairly quickly, but I mean, it's understandable. I do have quite a lot of armies, so they obviously tweaked a bit of maintenance cost, and as well as that, I do have an army on at sea, which I imagine has a pretty insane upkeep cost. Yeah, this army is going to cost me 6 grand at the moment. I'm sure if we stick our army into port, then that'll be like halved or something. So yeah, we just basically need to get to Syracuse, then get to Hadrimentum, and then march on Carthage itself. Because yeah, considering we do have pretty much 3 full stacks in the field, you know, like normally I think at this point in the campaign, you'd probably only be having like 2 or 3, maybe not 4. Over in Spain, though, we're in a very good situation, actually. We have a really good public order here because our character, the governor of the province itself, is really good. If we take a look at his stats, you can see he has 9 popularity right now, which is giving plus 8 public order and plus 3 state culture influence, which is absolutely amazing. So that's really helping us out. I think what we're going to do is, as I said, get rid of a few of these buildings, quit these roads, I think, because once they're done, that's going to be a costly expenditure, an extra 400 gold right there. We are destroying a few of these buildings that do cost me a little bit of money, and we're also improving food, which should help our trade. We do have either this in Carthanova. I think I'm going to keep this in Carthanova, actually, because the granary doesn't, you know, it's only 400 gold upkeep cost, and also the aqueducts is 900, but I think it should help out the region as a whole, and we'll build some more food here and stuff, and it should be perfect. So, yeah, I guess we're just ready to end the turn, I think. We do have governors everywhere as well. I think the game's about to tell me I don't. So we're just going to end the turn and basically see what happens here. It says I don't have governors. Oh, we also have a level up over here as well. This guy who is the governor of Rome, I believe. Yeah, I think you're the governor of Rome. That's not bad, but we don't need that, obviously. And I would love to, like, this is pretty cool, actually, the further you go down. It's just these initial ones aren't that great. I wouldn't mind, like, one political one, like one that gives you more influence and stuff, but I feel like 2 is just far too much. As you go further down, though, these ones are actually really good as well. So I wouldn't mind, like, maybe one of these being changed up a little bit. So let's just pick up a public order, just because, you know, public order is key, and we will end the term. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put my taxes up. Oh, we're going to lose so much money. I totally forgot to boost our taxes up, because I think if we boost our taxes up, we only lose, like, 1,000, because I was messing around with it before streaming. Oh, that's annoying. We lose, like, an extra 4 grand because of that. Like, obviously, you know, public order will be an issue, but oh, that's frustrating. And now we're going into winter as well. That's going to be brutal going into winter, I think. Winter's going to hit us hard, and yeah, it's not going to be too great. But we can maybe reform and, you know, maybe to, like, disband a few of our units in a certain region to keep us happy. And going to, oh my god, yeah, we lose 8 grand now, which is really bad. Completely understandable, though. You know, I'm not knocking the game at all. And this isn't, like, the only reason it feels kind of difficult is because I was playing on a different patch. So everything I've done to my empire is on that patch. And now we're jumping forward where stuff has been changed around. You know, my empire's a little bit of a mess, but we'll be able to sort it out. This should really help out, sticking Scipio in here. There you go. That cuts it down a bit. We raise taxes maybe as well. up to that as 3 grand. So we need to save ourselves a little bit more gold, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of the units up here, especially the ones with like no experience. So you guys can go, you can go, you guys can be kept. So we'll get rid of these guys and probably just get rid of these guys as well. So we're not gonna go bankrupt next time, which is really important. I'm probably gonna get rid of one of you guys as well, and just leave it as that. This is a good enough garrison force, I think, especially once these are about to build. I'm actually gonna get rid of this granary. We're not losing food, so I think it's absolutely fine. Scipio, can you make it to Hadrimentum? You can, perfect. Yeah, definitely go to Hadrimentum. Then, oh, I hate that. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Oh shit, when he's actually in port, we make a ton of money. I'm just gonna quickly just check that, because I'm not sure if it's just like glitched out a little bit. No, it does seem like it's okay. Wait, I swear I'm confused now. No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so having your army stationed in cities are really, really important, because the amount of extra money you get is just so good. Oh, the 2 big factions over here are fighting in Spain. I'm honestly quite lucky to hold Spain still. We also obviously want to continue to convert this. I think we're destroying this down to the ground. Our fish should be done next turn, which is perfect. And you guys go in and out. The thing that's a little bit nerve-wracking over here is I'm scared where a rebellion's going to spawn. Hopefully it spawns on Palma, but yeah, it's going to rebel, and we can't handle that. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. But I'm hoping that will be okay, and we are converting them pretty quickly now, honestly. Yeah, Latin's going up very heavily, so that should reduce the native discontent. Taxes, oh yeah, taxes are an issue now, but we need the money. And we're going into summer, so hopefully we'll make money in summer. And we can always go on raiding as well with our armies, if that does help. So just looking elsewhere, I'm not building anything anywhere crazy, right? Yeah, you're fine as well. No, yeah, this is kind of maybe what hit us hard as well, is building the Imperial Court, or building the public court here. I mean, it helps the public order dramatically, so I guess it will have to do for now. Yeah, and these guys don't have... Okay, this changed as well, which I think is one of the reasons my economy is being hit as hard as it is. Because, yeah, these places don't have governors in, but I swear they did last time. I swear we put governors in these places, because that really, really, really adds a lot of economy to your faction. It also really reduces corruption. Yeah, definitely him, because he does agriculture in the Po Valley. And Po Valley will be a good food source for sure. Scipio, sanitation. Yeah, we'll stick you in Carthanova, I think. Help there. And then we have an athlete, and a hunter. Hunter is pretty just more food. That's actually really good for a commander. You just recover that. What about you? Septus, construction cost. Yeah, construction cost, you can go in. Oh yeah, this place really doesn't matter, but I guess you can just go over here. Because this is a place I've kind of almost neglected, honestly. There, I've barely done anything over here, and it's going to keep on rebelling and stuff, but I guess you can try and reform that. And we'll pop edicts over here. Again, I think one of the best ones to get in I guess, external provinces is going to be this enforced law and order, because it reduces native discontent, which is one of the biggest things, and also gives you less corruption, so which I think is perfect. And the corruption really does even out. And as you can see, putting the governor here has kind of made the Po Valley or Liguria happy. And I imagine over here as well, it will have some good effects. Yeah, you know, Carthanova's dropped down a lot. I mean, one of the reasons that this region is so happy as well is because look at that, 27 happiness from governors. Like, that's pretty crazy. So again, we're going to lose money, but it's not the end of the world. I'm really happy that my ally down here in the south, the Carthaginian Admiralty, is besieging them. That's perfect. It really is good. And we're about to get this next turn as well, so we can upgrade our farms a little bit as well. Perfect, yeah. So even though the economy, I think the economy was just shocking because I had no idea what was going on, you know, because I had just, like, you know, loaded back into the campaign. I think if I would have started from the beginning, because I've played a couple campaigns from the beginning, and it seems a lot easier than it was. And I really hope they add in, like, difficulty scaling into the mod, so that if you can, like, if you're finding medium too hard, you go down to easy, and it kind of cuts down your maintenance upkeep and stuff like that. But if you're finding it too easy on normal, you can push the difficulty up, and it maybe increases maintenance a little bit and increases other factors. So you can kind of tune the difficulty of the campaign to you. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, god damn, rebellion spawned all the way up here. How annoying. So I guess you guys go into Karalisk, and then can you not make it? Please say you can. I really want to get these guys into Karalisk as soon as possible, and we can move up to Ajax to finish it off. I mean, honestly, we can be here. Oh, we're plagued as well. That's not good. So at least you make it into a city. That's perfect. You also leveled up. Oh, yeah, perfect. Upkeep cost for sure. That's like immediate. We need that. Yeah, you're a really good commander as well. Oh, this is me. This is my faction leader. Cool. Yeah, good. I'm a little bit surprised he's not taking any replenishment on. Is he supplied? He should be supplied, right? So he should be getting supplies. I can't actually see his supplies right here. Again, this could be messed up because I'm playing on such an old, well, like the campaign was started on such an old thing. I think realistically I have to start a new campaign to make everything work like it should. But I also think that what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play this one out probably until we've destroyed Carthage. Maybe we'll do something a little bit different, but we'll probably just play this one out until we destroy Carthage, and then we will maybe start a new campaign as Macedon or the Seleucids or one of the other factions, or maybe even Carthage themselves, and try and push Scipio back. I am also doing a head-to-head, which if you guys haven't seen, I 100% recommend you go and check it out. Me and Darren, Total War or Republic of Games, are playing a head-to-head campaign. He's Rome, I'm Carthage, in Ancient Empires. We did a stream. If you go on my Twitch channel, you'll be able to find the VOD for like the next 20 days or something, and it was really awesome. You know, it was kind of slow-paced, but I loved it. It was a lot of fun. They're still sieging that out, which is good to note. And we also have Scipio here. We could actually march on Carthage, but I don't think we're going to. I don't want to kind of ruin my economy. I need to kind of build up a little bit of a war chest again. Again, I guess this aqueduct is going to build. I just don't think we can afford it. I think we're going to have to cancel it, which is a real shame because I would love to keep it. Can we trade with anyone? Because a little bit more trade might be able to tip it in our favor a bit. Let's see.
We will gladly listen to your offers.
No, yeah, like an extra 300, 400 gold I think would be really useful.
Friend. We will speak
no, it doesn't look like any of these factions do want to buy my wares from me. No, yeah, it's not looking good.
The guards will have me listen to you.
Unfortunate, but you know, no issue. Oh, maybe. No, they don't even run non-aggression. That's fine though. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you guys are just chilling here. I don't know whether you're just kind of like, I guess you can't really attack that. That's a walled city with a 20 stat garrison. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if anything though, the AI should be pushing their navy around or something, but that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get the Siege of Carthage, and I'll make sure I besiege Carthage for a good amount of time as well, so that we actually get to see Carthage in all its glory, because it is an amazing custom city, and the atmosphere of Carthage is just beautiful. It's even better when you have ships attacking it as well and you're coming from sea. It just adds so much awesome flavor. The Admiralty have been MVPs of killing my rebellion. Making them has been, you know, definitely a smart decision, because they're offering me a lot of support. And I think holding Hadrimentum as well also was a great idea. I think as well, when I play as Carthage, if I do a Carthage campaign next, I have a really good idea of how to beat Scipio. Because I think it's very, very difficult to beat Scipio in the Battle of Zama, like really difficult. However, I think you can do it. So nice, yeah, our economy has kind of, I guess, been lifted now. I wonder what the hell happened. Mission issued, what do you want me to do? Assassinate him. Well, I mean, he's just chilling there. Don't even know what I can do. Yeah, it's weird. My economy's like completely switched now. So yeah, definitely stick that down. I wonder what was affecting it. Maybe it was just because Hadrimentum was really unhappy, and now I'm getting an extra 3,000 gold from it. Yeah, like I wonder what was the issue. That's why it's so hard as well. When you've got an economy as in-depth as they have in ancient empires, it's really difficult. Oh, no, I know what it is. It's all the governors and the edicts popping off, probably. Because we did this last turn. So that just goes to show how important having governors and edicts are. Really, really important. So this is going to cost us a little bit of cash to do this, but this should hit Carthage hard. Hadrimentum is going to be a little bit unhappy. But yeah, we're going to besiege Carthage. And as you can see, Carthage has a really good garrison. I think they've even improved it a little bit as well. But, you know, obviously it is Carthage after all. We have 2,400 men defending it. So we're going to build ourselves some ladders, some siege towers. But I'm gonna starve the city out for a bit. I want to destroy a lot of the defenses and push them back. And that's going to be hitting our economy. So yeah, we don't actually need to get rid of this then, because it's going to be summer, and I think our economy is going to be fixed. So that must have been it, I think. I think that must have been it. You know, what was hurting us as bad, it was just we didn't have these edicts on. We didn't have the other bonuses either. You know, the other bonuses from governors and stuff, lying, corruption. So let's definitely move out here. We'll smash this rebellion, and then we will garrison Ajax probably with the 5th Legion, Legio 5. I mean, this will be an easy battle, but I'm kind of tempted to fight it just because it's been a little while. You know what? We're not going to bother. We're just going to auto-resolve this. And then we're going to jump in. Because I think I want to save Carthage. And the quicker we get to the Siege of Carthage, the better. So I think we're just going to skip it. Killing off that army. And we'll loot the enemies. Integrity hasn't really run into an issue. Oh my god, I lost a unit of TRI, I think. How annoying. Yeah, integrity hasn't really been an issue whatsoever. Like, yeah, look how high up we are. So I think killing the captives as well is fine. And it also provides us with more cash as well. So awesome, the Legion leveled up. These are really good. I really like the army tree. I just wish I would love there just to be more options, I think. Like, I think I'd really really like the new options. Definitely for more experience, I think. Like, these are just so good, and I think Carthage is going to be getting looked at, because their one is a little bit underwhelming. Like, the Roman tree is just so good. You have, like, garrison ones, you have, like, ammunition for range units, you have food and upkeep, and then you have, like, more of a military focus. So, yeah, we'll do something like that, I think. Getting the extra experience for the units will be good. So when we do come to retrain a legion, we can easily do that. And I mean, I might as well just merge these guys as well, because it's probably in my favor to retrain these guys back in Rome itself. So yeah, we're besieging Carthage, which is good. I think we just then return again, save ourselves a little bit of money as well from yeah, save ourselves a little bit of money from disbanding them units. So we'll be making 2 grand. Obviously we're going into winter, but the economy should be pretty sorted, and now that we can lower taxes back down, that should also really, really help out the Empire. And they're going to go back. I was kind of hoping the Carthaginian Admiralty would have come and helped me. Did they? Oh, they must have just looted the city or something, right?
My people wish to offer you this gift of gold.
Yeah, sure. I'll take your peace treaty. I mean, you are literally a nobody, and I have no ill will against you. It's just you supported Carthage in the war. But you guys can go off with your migrating faction and just basically, you know, try your best to build up again. Maybe you can come back and reclaim your homeland one day. But how awesome would that be?
Our generals might be the sons of Ares himself. We ask you today to send them against these wicked people.
Massalia, I'm sorry, I can't. As much as you are my ally, I can't be brought into these wars of random people. So we did get a rebellion up here. Again, this province has kind of just been left alone. I can't really support enough men over here to mean that I can keep that. I think I have to try and focus back and make everywhere else happy. Perfect. Our aqueducts has been built as well. Yeah, look how much cash we're making. It really was just not having them governors there, which was hurting us, I think, as much as it was. Because we have a lot of soldiers out there now ready to go. And obviously these guys as well. Is military presence help keeping this place happy? Not really, actually. If I move you out the city, because I would love to move you guys back to Rome. If I move you, like, on sea, because I'd love to move you back to Rome and retrain the army. Yeah, you're still perfectly happy. That's great. So yeah, you come back to Rome, and yeah, let's retrain this army. Because another army down in Carthage would be perfect. But I think we've got Carthage on the back burners right now. It does also look like this army is kind of glitched out a little bit. So, I mean, we're going to go kill it, but it does look like it has kind of not survived. One of the things I love about Ancient Empires is the wall attrition actually does play a big role. And I think the city can only hold out for like 5 turns without any bonuses. And they're going to run out of supplies soon as well. We're going to siege it for about 2-3 turns before anything else, I think. So yeah, we have this army. They're going to come into Rome. I might as well just get rid of all of this infantry and just retrain everything. Yeah, look how much money we're making now. That's amazing. We can't train anyone over here, can we? What about... I know this is going to be bad. What if we move into here? Because I know there's issue. You can recruit troops in Spain. You just have to do a few things first. So we can't recruit these because we don't have enough recruiting points. And I can see this somewhere, right? Where can I see the recruitment points of the region? I know it's here somewhere. Is it here? No, no, no. Is it it's probably the province effect, right? Maybe. Summer helps, I think, a bit. There's something here it shows me. Maybe I have to go into the actual region itself and take a look. Because, yeah, you can recruit units in Spain. You just have to do a few things first. I can't seem to see it just at first glance. I'm sure you guys will be able to help me out. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can see it personally. But that's fine, and it doesn't pop up when I click this, right? I mean, maybe it does somewhere. Because I know Darren told me when we were playing our campaign that he could actually see it. But, yeah, so what you have to do if you want to build troops over here is just build the buildings that go ahead and give you additional recruitment points. So I think military buildings help. Does this give me any? This does not, but I believe there are other buildings which do, such as the slums, I think, for Rome. So yeah, these give me army recruitment capacity, right? Yeah, so I have to basically build slums here. So this is kind of to stimulate us bringing people over into these regions to be able to recruit them. And then we should be able to recruit ourselves some soldiers in Spain. So perfect. We'll build slums there. The slums aren't exactly like great buildings because, as you can see, they consume food. It adds squalor. Does give us a little bit more money from industry. But overall, it's not that amazing. Actually, would it be better to build it elsewhere? Because, yeah, this is more of like a rural area, right? So maybe it'd be better to bring it, like, put it in a communal one where we're more likely to have... Yeah, it probably is better to have it somewhere elsewhere. So let's build slums here instead, actually. Do these give me anything? I don't think they do, the suburbs. No, it's just a shit ton of money. That's fine, though. It's cool. We'll build them there. And I guess we could build something here as well. We don't actually need an aqueduct at the moment. Maybe building a stone quarry could be good. Like, really start to get a load of money here. Especially if we can... then like convert this up a lot so that we're actually, you know, kind of pumping our industry. But again, the industry potential, it's better to have maybe food here. Oh no, definitely vineyard. Yeah, vineyard for sure. That seems like a good plan. Taxes are really good as well, so I'm tempted to lower taxes a little bit just to kind of make a few of our other regions happier. We don't... No, we're going to at least build up an okay war chest first, I think, and giving up on 10 grand I think is huge. So, yeah, we're going to continue fighting on. Carthage are reassembling their fleets and stuff. But as soon as we can recruit men in Spain, it's going to be easy business. Because we can then re-garrison that. We can then move elsewhere. Macedon definitely would be a good idea as well to maybe garrison with just a small force. Who are you being attacked by? These guys? And you only have that. Yeah, we're going to enter on side of our ally that time. Hopefully they can win. Because there's a buffer between us and them. So I'm hoping that just not much is going to happen. And they should be able to kill my rebellion again, which is very real MVPs. Yeah, I've been kind of lucky in Spain, honestly, to keep it for as long as I have. So yeah, we're still sieging out Carthage. Their walls are down to 74%. Probably give it 1 or 2 more turns. They should also start taking attrition now, yeah, because they are under siege. Granted, we do have a port, so they could still get supplies in here. Look at our economy now. It's kind of ridiculous. What? Oh, it's because we're playing on normal difficulty instead of hard. Yeah, we started the campaign on normal difficulty. Definitely stick for battle difficulty up now. Yeah, to hard for sure. Because we were planning on doing that progressively, but because there's been so many changes, they've made the economy much, much easier now. So yeah, we'll lower taxes just to help with happiness, I think, everywhere, because we kind of can, and we can afford to take that little bit of hit, for sure. But it doesn't mean we can now upgrade quite a few of our other buildings, like our roads, which we never did down here in the south. So let's definitely upgrade the roads here to give more movement range. We can upgrade our main province cities as well. Help us out. Did we decide what we wanted here? I think I wanted something that gives me more like bonuses to agriculture, right? So something that really focuses heavily on maybe fertility. Not that I think any of these really do. I mean, these just get happier for Roman citizens being here. Also gives me like more culture as well. Not that I need the culture. I think these places... Oh, they're actually back Latin, so maybe upgrading this as well would be a good idea. I mean, it gives me so much money in tax additionally, so... And you guys are really happy, so we can maybe build that. Yeah, we'll build a self-governed region down here. But they'll give me just more money in taxation and also additional income from fertility in taxation and also more local trade. Just makes the people a little bit less happy, I think. So we'll definitely do that. Carthage is being sieged. Perfect. Rest of the empire is good. Yeah, that's fine. And we're being raided. Oh yeah, we're being raided up there. Again, we're just going to leave it for now. Probably move our soldiers back to Carthage for now. Yeah, it'd be nice if it I know it does tell me somewhere. I honestly just don't know where it tells me. Because it tells me no recruitment points available, but I want to know how many recruitment points are available. Because it's not on here either, maybe. I don't know. I know it is somewhere, but I just can't pick it for now. Oh, that's cool. You can actually see the aqueducts as well built there. That looks really cool. But yeah, we'll move back into here. Our aqueducts is still not done properly. What is this? Is this this is a rural city, right? So, I mean, for now, we'll upgrade to public baths. But we might end up changing that over to one of the more industry-based aqueducts at some point. I mean, food-wise, you guys are Gucci there. Don't really need any more public land or anything. What is that region? What is Palma as well? Palma is a communal region. So they're kind of okay at food and they're okay at industry. Maybe we'll build a library here to start working on that. Cause we have, as I say that, we have a ton of money. So maybe starting to work on getting bonus research is actually a good idea now that our economy is pretty stable. And again, because we've just spent all that money, I'm going to stick my taxes back up to medium. People will get a little bit unhappy, but I'm sure that's nothing we can't handle. As we do have 8 grand. Because, yeah, I think the reason as well I'm making so much money is because when I was playing it, the economy was much harder. So, you know, like, I've kind of expanded really slowly. But now, all of a sudden, they've made the economy much easier. I can kind of almost just run away with it with the stuff I've built up quite nicely. And especially once we take Carthage. Well, we're not going to take Carthage. We're going to raise it to the ground. So, that should be interesting, for sure. And then once it's been raised to the ground, I'm not sure if I want to make peace with Carthage, let them be, and just, you know, hold Hadrimentum, and then maybe focus on Greece, taking out the Greek city-states like Macedon and the Iberian coastline, or maybe trying to take off an illegitimate birth. Oh yeah, you can have it. Oh no, shit, we do actually need to improve our power. Yeah, our power is pretty bad, so we can do that right by by gathering support, right? It's going to take up a lot of our influence, but we're kind of okay with that. Scipio's at the top, good. Flavius is not on any of these, so yeah, definitely go up. And doing this is actually really important as well, because it doesn't just give the bonuses to him, like gives him integrity and influence, but it also gives -4 recruitment costs across all units, across all forces. So it's not like just having someone in here, no matter who they are, is better than not having anyone, for sure. Again, this one, Tribune of the Plebs, gives 2 public order in all provinces. So it's completely worth making sure you have dudes in here. I mean, granted, I should probably be paying a little bit more attention, but, you know, whatever. This should give more loyalty as well, maybe, giving him a post. Because Flavius is, yeah, a few of these guys are a little bit unloyal. And maybe we'll try and use a few of my dudes as well to secure loyalty. So yeah, oh no wonder, yeah, that's why we're making so much money as well, is because we completely disbanded this legion. But we're going to re-recruit it. But why don't they have 2 chevrons as well? 2 experience for all melee infantry recruited. How weird. It doesn't apply. I never would have got rid of them otherwise. That's actually kind of annoying, because the other ones actually had experience already. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. So we're going to build up an army like this, and then like this. I want 4, I think I want 4 of the... Equite, or 4 of the TREI for sure, because I want them to be a backbone of my army. How's the city wall strength? Down to 66%. Minimal breaches 2. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn and then we're gonna charge in. I mean, honestly, we could just starve them out. There's only 3 turns left, but we're not going to do that. We want an epic Siege of Carthage. So if you guys are looking forward to this Siege of Carthage, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. For sure, because that would be really awesome. Really, really awesome to have an epic amount of likes for such an epic battle. Because obviously, the more videos, the way YouTube works, the more videos, the more likes and kind of comments these videos have, the better they do on YouTube as a whole. So good. I'm glad there's a lot of infighting along the Illyrian coast because I don't like. I'm not really in a situation to do that. But like honestly, I've got my empire under control. Granted, I am playing on normal difficulty, which is the recommended, but it is kind of. I definitely have played this mod enough to play on hard. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're just political favors everyone in. We're getting, oh nice, we're getting a bit more control as well. Political support is so bad as well. I think we just need to constantly keep gathering support to boost it. It's actually cheaper this time, I guess because maybe the more we have. We can't lose all our influence though, because that will reduce everyone's loyalty of me. Oh my god, they are bruised and battered from the attrition. I mean, we're going to fight it because it looks fucking sick. No, disaster has hit, so it looks like the battle just crashes whenever I dive into it. Now, I know for a fact that has been fixed in the latest update, but because this is an old campaign, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to see Carthage, which is such a shame because it's such a beautiful city. I'm sure I'll do an online battle with it at some point in the future because, as I said, it is just absolutely amazing. But it does look like we're going to have to just auto-resolve this. But don't worry, do not fret. We're going to go almost immediately, once I got my replenishment, over and fighting that full stack of Carthage because you guys deserve a battle. It's been probably almost an hour since you guys have last seen it. And there we go. Carthago Delenda-esque. Bloody beautiful. A moment of silence for all the lost souls. Carthage has been destroyed. The remnants of the city. Smoke bellows out of the forests as Scipio burns everything. Imagine just being Carthage and just, you know, just sitting here and just seeing, I mean, obviously you wouldn't be able to see it, but I'm sure maybe a boat, like a trading boat, just seeing the entire province on fire would be pretty goddamn brutal. So we obviously need to get Scipio out of there as soon as we can. We'll move to Hadrimentum, and then we'll make our way around. We'll fight this full stack, and then we'll fight this full stack. So you guys will hopefully get some good battles in the episodes today. We also need to find stuff to spend our money on, honestly. Like, we are literally making so much cash right now. But, I mean, this is probably a really dumb move of mine. So I'm just spending it all now. But we're making so much. I feel like I can kind of afford to do this. And, yeah, because they've definitely made the campaign economically much, much easier. So what do we want? Do we want to confiscate the land and give it to soldiers, or do we want to leave the region more independent? I think independence gives me more money in tax, right? Yeah, it gives me more money overall and makes the people a lot happier. But oh yeah, we get a reduction in taxes and conscripts, but taxes are still actually pretty high. It's not actually too bad. We get like a little bit less. And also, the government and building cost and upkeep is actually a lot cheaper. So all the buildings here will be a lot cheaper if we go for more of an independent state. Let's go independent. We won't, like, I never really plan on building a huge army out of Spain anyway. So we'll just leave them be for now. And, yeah, we'll get Scipio out of there. Armies in the north as well can still muster up as well. Probably end up bringing them back to Rome to muster. Again, we are building soldiers here as well. I wish, it's actually quite annoying me. Honestly, I just don't know where the recruitment pool is. Yeah, as you can see, being garrison goes ahead and gives you plus 25. Like, it's basically a quarter off your recruitment, which is huge, or your upkeep, which is really, really big. So we're going to end the turn again, and probably after this end turn, we're going to lower taxes a little bit, because we are making so much cash right now. And you saw the huge transformation. As soon as we go ahead and get governors in our cities, are they going to go and occupy Carthage? Oh my god, they're going to go occupy Carthage. That's hilarious. No, I don't need your... They're going to go and occupy Carthage. I mean, I guess the Carthaginian Admiralty, you know, is kind of their right. They are Carthaginian nobles who have sided with me in the war. So I guess they can be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. And then what we'll do is we'll muster down at Hadrimentum for a turn. I mean, I kind of almost just want to go and attack Carthage right away. Definitely not, sorry. Like, yeah, I can't do that. The Lusitanian army is huge. And that does mean that they're going to siege me there as well. Yeah, look at our economy now. Yeah, if only we could change the campaign difficulty, that would be pretty nice. If we just move into friendly territory, are we going to be Gucci? Like, I can't see our supplies. Like, I'm not sure how good your supplies are. There's no way for me to see it again because I think I'm playing on an older patch so it doesn't show up. I just have to hope that we're okay. I think we still take replenishment inside our vassal. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll attack this army. So let's just get straight to that. I think the rest of the empire is fine. Again, I don't really have to... See, this is the thing I hate. The fact that they've made it, like, a lot easier. Now, granted, you can kind of counteract that by putting up the difficulty. But, like, this is... Like, look how easy this is. And, like, it kind of takes away a lot of the strategy. No, I still can't build anything there. That's fine, though. We'll keep on improving this, and hopefully that will allow me to do it. Nice. And I like the idea of having to build something like that there so that you have to... to even get recruitments, you have to build a couple buildings, and then buildings might not be good for the province, but it allows you to recruit troops. So again, it's a trade-off, and that's why I think this mod is so good, because it has then positives and negatives. You have buildings you want to build, but you also have other buildings that do certain things. That's why I'd like to see maybe the library take a big hit. Where are you going? Yeah, I would like to see the library maybe costing quite a lot of money to upkeep. Also, I think they've sorted out a lot of these rebellions as well. I mean, there's been so many patches and updates since I last, since I started this campaign with it being released. I think this was the first one was recorded like over a week ago. God damn it, auto resolve was brutal on that faction. Yeah, they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna settle in Carthage again. I mean, granted, Carthage will just be a one-city province, and the fertility will be awful, so it's not like it's gonna be easy for them. Oh no, I mean, take it, whatever, take it and we'll make peace. Like, I honestly don't care about that province, really. It doesn't have silver, it doesn't have gold. I mean, if you don't want to take peace as well, it does look like a war it will be. So yeah, rebellion in Africa is sorted. Let's just block the promotion. Actually, no, I don't care, like, I don't want to lose my control, right? Let's move in now. Scipio's actually up to full strength with his legion. Fuck me, they have a really good army. These African veterans are something else. Like, they're like the top tier infantry for Carthage. Like, really the top tier. They just don't tire. They don't do so much killing, but they don't need to. As long as they tire out your forces, then they can kill you when your men get tired and start to rout. So that's kind of why the African veterans are as good as they are. Because they can just sit there, they can withstand your charges, they're very defensive because they're Carthage, and because they're spearmen, heavy spearmen. And then once you're tired, they can move in and kill you. And that's one of the things I really love about the way that Ancient Empires and combat works, is it's not necessarily about having the most aggressive glass cannon unit, or, you know, having the most damage on them units. We also have to be very careful because of the elephants as well. So we'll just cavalry. We definitely have the cavalry advantage though. We have Scipio back here as well. And then we also have a unit of Tiarii. I guess we'll just stick here and have them push up with like this right flank. Why has that changed? That's weird. Oh well, so yeah, we'll just push up. Obviously marching our way forward. We don't want to overextend. Oh god, what the fuck happened there? Oh god, I tilted you round, I think. No, what did I do? I pressed a button and I rotated them around. How do I change that? How do I change that? Everyone walk as well whilst I figure out what button I fucking pressed for this to happen. No, it was like something over here. I'm just pressing every button now in my hopes that I can rotate them again. Yeah, I honestly don't know what button it was. Oh well, we'll just have to reform up our army. Everyone should be walking as well.
Quick march! We await your command! In service to Rome!
Service to Rome indeed.
Double time!
Cavalry is fine, just switching round. As long as like Scipio and that are okay. And we'll just have to get our energy back at some point as well. Yeah, we're a little bit more tensed up, but that's fine. So we're actually really tired now, but I kind of wanted to get into formation as quickly as possible. They've got elephants on this right-hand side. They've got a general unit on an elephant as well. Luckily, these Carthaginian elephants don't actually seem too difficult to deal with. A couple volleys of Pila will take them out. But the thing is, they've got like 3 units of them. I only have so much Pila. You know, especially once they've got such a sturdy line. As you can see, our men do gain their energy back pretty nicely once they're just sitting there. And I think they also gain their energy back really quickly when they walk as well. So you can kind of almost short sprint out your infantry a little bit. Like sprint them and then walk them and they'll kind of be okay. So let's just go match them. No need to overcommit or anything. Let's just match their force like so. Again, we'll just, yeah, match them. Probably just stick all my velites over on this right-hand side. Like there. Again, we'll just walk our dudes, and you'll be able to see us. Oh, fuck! Back to normal speed, please. Run, cavalry! Run, 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 run! Holy crap, that was close. Sometimes triple speed can just really fuck you. Let's get all the velites over here. Guys, run, please! Dude, just volley them. No, don't charge them, cavalry. Cavalry charge. Velites, throw your javelins. Because, I mean, we'll be able to kill these guys. Yeah, they're tired because they just obviously sprinted at me. Yeah, the elephants, I mean, the AI doesn't really tend to handle the elephants too well. But I also feel like the elephants do die very quickly. But again, they're very much of that shock factor unit, which will just, you know, if you don't answer the threat, like, straight away, you're going to definitely feel the consequences. So let's march up our force. We're just going to kind of march it, as I said. The elephants will come back, but it will take them a little time. Whew, that could have been a little bit scary. And we'll just triple speed it now. Okay, they're just reforming again. We don't have any long-range infantry whatsoever. Oh god, the elephants are back. Elephants are back. Yeah, we want to make sure our cavalry's actually up here to deal with their cavalry. Doesn't look like their cavalry is going to come in. They're pushing over here on this left-hand side. All our infantry. Infantry just hold position now. I want you guys to get your peeler off. You don't mean to do that either. Cavalry can engage. Javelins can throw into there. You guys can fight. Yeah, that's good. Principes can maybe make their way up as well. Tiari can get over here. You guys definitely charge. But I want to get as many peeler throws off as possible. I also want to make sure we do, though, protect ours. Yeah, we're smashing their cavalry as well. The Equites are very, very strong. Citizen cavalry are actually a decent match, though. And we should be beating all of these guys back. More Numidian cavalry there. These are actually light cavalry, so again, our Equites should cut these guys down quite nicely. Their infantry, though, are now turning up, which is a little bit scary. We do have some more javelins, but again, I want to make sure we save them for the elephants. So you guys fall back a little bit over here. Infantry's doing an okay job, so let's move up more reinforcements here. And we can kind of almost wrap around here as well. Yeah, it looks like their citizen cavalry actually are beating me over here. They're quite bad on morale, though. They're shaken and frightened by the enemy. My cavalry's been hit, and they're going to be frightened by the enemy as well. Okay, this African veteran fight is not going to be easy, honestly. We have pushed back a lot of their horses. Again, yeah, actually, I eat my words. Them citizen cavalry are actually pretty decent. Okay, let's try and overlap some of our infantry now. This unit has been in for far too long. If you guys can as well. Yeah, I'd love to hit these elephants, because them elephants are going to smash this left flank. Where do the velites go? Velites are here. Yeah, velites have to hit that general then. Scipio, get up here to give morale bonuses. You guys have killed all of them as well, so I guess make your way around again. Let's throw in these guys here as well. What are the exhausted guys? The Astarte. The Astarte are actually pretty energetic. But I think, yeah, or you guys, because you're losing combat, I mean, yeah, you're just no match, I guess. The Javelin fire, though, should be good enough to help out. Javelin's coming around as well. I guess the Javelin throw in the back of the African veterans would be great. Get out this unit to rest. And we got Principes up there. The Principes shouldn't be as wounded because they're obviously going to be winning combat. Cavalry, perfect as well. Let's bring these guys back. Could do with a rest, but it's fine. Routed that general unit. These guys should be able to volley now as well, I'm hoping. Throw your javelins, boys, if you can. Probably should be coming into range now. There we go. Javelins will be going out on the cavalry, but I'm kind of okay with that because we have the velites to kind of replace it. Or velites, I should say. Nice. Infantry's doing okay. The Astarte's back up to full strength. Let's replace them over here on this left-hand side. Maybe bring up more reinforcements. No need for a rally anywhere. Let's also bring out this unit over here of Astarte. They've kind of done their job. Cavalry can go and chase everyone down. Looks like a pretty easy battle. So this is one of the reasons I really loved the multiplayer campaign me and Darren did the other day. Was because we went ahead and, you know, we had the other person controlling the entire other enemy force. So because we have the other person commanding the entire enemy force, fire your javelins, please, for the love of God, you're going to rout if you don't. Because we have the other person controlling the AI forces, you know, we were never in a situation where the AI would do kind of dumb stuff and take away from the mod. It was always like us doing smart stuff. And yeah, us all the time, it was always us doing smart stuff, and it was just a lot of fun. These African veterans are absolute bitches to deal with. They really are, but we'll break them down, don't you guys worry. We'll reform over here. We'll march these guys as well to hopefully get their energy back. And yeah, the elephants have been routed there, perfect. I mean, I just don't know if we can really even kill them if we don't. I do see that though for sure, so we'll try and reform up. Cavalry does so much damage as well from the rear. You guys have to fight this now. Yeah, we lost our opportunity of cavalry over here. Yeah, I'm going to let these guys get their energy back. My units, well, they're very tired, so they're going to... Their morale is so good as well. That's also why the African veterans are as good as they are. Nice. We killed their general, was perfect. And I was also actually told that when a unit does get exhausted, they are basically almost guaranteed to rout unless they are an elite unit like this. Because yeah, you can see this unit is exhausted, so it's fighting awfully. And we'll just charge in now. I imagine their morale, yeah, their morale isn't great. They have a few elephants left, but nothing we can handle. And then the surround. But I mean, even now, like, even though these units are exhausted, the African veterans are just holding, man. They're so good. We should be killing them, though, quite nicely. Over here as well, they're pretty tired. I guess we'll take Scipio and we'll actually throw him into combat. Yeah, the shock was too much. Being that tired, taking that many casualties, this was never going to match us. This unit's rested now, perfect. Yeah, so it does look like the good way is to like kind of almost double march like they did in Napoleonic times, is to kind of like jog a little bit, then stop and walk, then jog a little bit, walk, jog a little bit, walk. That seems to be one of the better ways to handle the combat. So yeah, Scipio come round, one rear charge should probably be enough to smash them, especially if their morale is really low, especially once they see their brothers here in the Cannae bubble right there, getting slaughtered. There we go, beautiful. We'll let Scipio chase these guys down really quickly. Obviously, they do still have another full stack, so I don't want to overcommit too much. But yeah, I definitely recommend you checking out the head-to-head me and Darren did, because it was so much fun. It really, really was, and it looks like we've cleaned them up quite nicely. So I think what I'm going to do, and do let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea. I think I'm going to destroy Carthage and then end the campaign, and then start another one, maybe as Carthage, on a future like on the more recent updates where all of this stuff is actually fixed. So we're going to take the money. I think the integrity isn't too bad. We should be able to slaughter it now. Integrity is fine. The money's nice, and also I don't want to take away experience from my army as well. Slice down my throat. I mean, we'll probably just fortify here, get our money back. Again, probably just kill the captives. We could march over here and besiege the city, but we have taken casualties. Well, we could levy some horses. Definitely levy. Oh, that's awesome. We can levy the Numidians. We aborted that mission. That's fine though. We also leveled up as well the army itself. Attrition's kind of nice. I guess we'll grab this. Yeah, we'll grab the extra experience. Even though, as I said, it doesn't really seem like it does apply, but maybe this is again because I'm on such an older patch. Great, so there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. As I said, I think I'm going to continue on this campaign until we've destroyed Carthage, which shouldn't be too long. They hold 2 provinces here and 2 over there, and especially if I tell the Admiralty to go and wipe them out, if I can get down there. Oh my god, it's not even letting me get down there. Come on. Come on, Attila. There we go. Yeah, if I tell the Admiralty to maybe siege and take this as a war target, they'll probably go in there and wipe them out, which will be perfect. Yeah, that'll be absolutely great. So cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment. Apologies about Carthage, but hopefully next time we'll get one. And fish out.